This is wonderful. The first thought, whenever I think of that year, it was the championship ball game, and I talked to some people, and nobody really has a clear memory, but the memory I remember is we were on the bus, and Mr. Bridgens came down the aisle and he handed us each a yellow rose, and he said, I just want to tell you, I don't care if you win or lose, but I want you to take time to smell the roses. And that thought has so often come to me over the years. You know, when really nice things are happening, and you can get caught up in the work of it. It's just, you know, slow down, take time to smell the roses, and tonight's smelled really good.
Again, welcome to tonight. For a lot of you that were here for your first time, welcome. For some of you, welcome back. And for a lot of you, welcome home.
That goes with the sophomores. And I looked at him and I said, hey, you're supposed to be over here with the seniors. He said, no, Coach, I'm only a sophomore. I looked at Hank Cobb's and I said, is that true? He said, yeah, Pat's only a sophomore. I said, oh my gosh. I just started salivating right there, and I said, I want to have this kid for 3 years.
All the things I taught at, my most favorite was the 5 years that I spent here.
He took me in a race 100-yard dash, and I'm running down the field, and I'm running neck and neck with this other person. He's a little bit ahead, and I'm a little bit ahead. He's a little bit ahead, I'm a little bit ahead. He's a little bit ahead, and I got thinking, oh, I'm never going to make this. Well, Mr. Aldridge is across the track, and I didn't know he was even watching. But all of a sudden you heard, run, Ricky, run! And that's all it took. A coach who cared enough to holler clear across the field. We've been blessed with coaches like that. Mr. Logston in particular has been like a second father.
I've coached a lot of really great football players in 35 years of being a football coach. And I want to say that Pat Chafee ranks #1 in my book, not only for being a great football player, but for being a great
First of all, I'll clarify something about what Tom said when I lost yardage at North Marion once. Growing up in North Marion, it's one of the special things I think about it is you go from first grade through high school with a lot of the same kids. There were 60-something that I grew up with. 2 of which were Bob Christie and Matt Beiser. Our senior year, Matt is the left tackle and Bob is the left guard. And we had a play where I lined up at right halfback and it was a cross block. And Matt and Bob would do a cross block action. And I would run across that side through the hole they were going to open. Well, there was a line call. For whatever reason, these geniuses decided that they would have a line call. And I think the story goes that Bob was supposed to make the call. And it was either you or me. Real strategic, me or you, right? So Jeff Fowler's calling the cadence, and just before hut, Bob apparently says me or you. That we're not quite sure which he said. But they kind of did a dance together and hit each other because they both tried to go at the same time, and their guys came unblocked and just murdered me in the backfield. And I got up and had some choice words for 2 of my best friends. So
what you're providing here, I am most appreciative of, because it was provided for me, not in the formal sense like you're doing here, but with all the friends gathered round, and there's not too many of us left, but you're going to share years and years of good times and good memories, and you're going to help the students that come into this school believe in themselves because you care, because you believe in them.
They all were great. As I recall, it was so extremely unusual to qualify that many kids, and so extremely unusual for every one of them to score. And the whole thing was phenomenal.
That's the kind of tenacity and stick to it that North Marion athletes are known for. And I can see from all I've seen, you guys haven't slowed up a bit. So keep up this good work, believe in them, and and they'll begin to believe in you. Help them, have confidence and care for them, and they'll rise to almost any occasion. And with your support, they'll surely be the best they can be.